Welcome back. Karibuni sana. I really hope your weekend went along swimmingly. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. For today, I just want to hang out. I had some free time, so I just kind of wanted to do a little weekend update or a brand new segment of just kutembea tembea tu mtandao. Try to see what's around. As far as news, by the way, if you're new here, welcome, karibu. Make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe, whatever you feel like doing, all that jazz. I just gotta let you guys know, just in case you niggas thought it costs money to like. It's free, by the way. But as far as the news, we'll just kind of go ahead and just walk around the internet, see what's over there. I kind of wanted to talk about. We can talk about Pastor Kanyari. Who's like, by the way, he's one of those characters that's slowly starting to, ameanza I'm beginning to like him. He's funny. Like, one thing I realized about Pastor Kanyari is like he understands content creation, and is as someone that's obviously doing content currently, he's someone that like I can see what he's doing. I can definitely tell this nigga understands the game. So let's go ahead and check out like his recent shenanigans. Again, today we're just gonna walk around and kind of see what's around. So just sit back, relax. Let's. So basically, what's on the news recently with Pastor Canada is there's been a lot of drama going around with his latest protege, so to speak, who's Marion Naipei. If you guys don't know who Marion Naipei, I don't think I have to introduce who she is, but she went viral. I want to say like a month or 2 or 3 ago, from allegedly being abused by someone she was dealing with. But long story short, her and Pastor Canary crossed paths, and since then it's been a movie. And I know I'm not the only one who thinks that. Wamechapa kipindi for quite some time, and she's essentially became an influencer. She's essentially became a celebrity, and you can't take that away from her. She has something in her. She has star power. She also understands clout, which is makes it funny when you're looking at people that understand what's going on, that understand attention, that understand kipindi, and the whole industry in Kanairo, in Kenya in general. So let's check out their recent shit that they've been going through. So basically, Mario Naipei has been all over the blogs, partying, drinking exorbitantly, and just like being, just basically being messy. And of course, Pasta Canary, being the content creator he is, he saw an opportunity and, kind of addressed the situation, and ate that upepo, if you know what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and check out their recent shenanigans. Again, like I said, today we're just fucking around. We're bullshitting today, I'm not gonna lie. So basically, this is him addressing what's been going on. Here we go. And then after, by the way, after we can talk about certain clips that I noticed you guys took a liking to or were engaging with, such as this. This had quite some engagement, which was a Kenyan lady basically turning down a suitor. Some think it's rude. Some think she was chasing clout with with a approach and many mixed reactions. So we can talk about that after. But let's check out Pastor Kanyari's clip first and see what his update is with Naipei.
Kanisa ni ya wenye dhambi. Na mimi najua Marion atabadilika. Na ninaomba kanisa muruhusu Marion ameomba msamaha arudi tena hapa. Na saa hii nitapenda Marion zaidi ya vile nilikuwa nampenda. Nitasimama na yeye kama vile Madhai amesema, nitamuintroduce kwa makampuni, nitamuexpose kila mahali ili apate kakitu na pia mimi niwe namsaidia. Kwa hivyo Marion, karibu nyumbani tena. Ni hadi.
Yeah, one thing that he's genius about, he understands everyone projects and everyone that's essentially looking at the whole situation with Naipei in a way looks at themselves in her situation. Therefore, he inserts himself as the savior, which is it's a clever move, you know. So all the being that the nigga is running for a political seat, this is a great move to kind of align himself and paint himself as a good guy, someone that gives back, someone that takes care of the need, and also a pastor, which is also adds political clout, if you know what I'm talking about. So it's one thing about this guy. I've been watching him keenly the past couple months, being that I also do content, and he definitely knows what he's doing. And this is one of the things that go over a lot of people's heads, but you know, he's stacking up that political clout. He's stacking up the brownie points of being a public servant or a public. Now he's not public now. He's a private person doing public service. But you know, if you understand what I'm trying to say, he definitely knows what he's doing. And shout out to him. And Atamosha, and you guys are gonna forgive Marion, and you'll be back on our side. I saw a lot of people had mixed reaction to her partying and drinking and recording everything and putting everything out on the internet. But because Pastor Kanyari said so. So it's one thing that I'm definitely taking notes when it comes to, you know, how he handles PR. You know, so shout out to him. Other than that, there's not that much shit that happened this weekend, but nonetheless, we'll still go around and see what the blogs are saying. What did you guys think about this? You know what I thought? you know what came to my mind when I saw this clip of Senator Carenzo and Taylor Brown. They look like two. They low-key look like two lesbians, dog. Look, tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me they don't look like two Mademo really that in compo dating. You know it's true, too. You know it's true. Otila built funny, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Dude built like a, you know what I'm saying? Alphabets. But anyway, what I did want to talk about was this clip. So if you guys haven't seen this clip, it's a fairly interesting clip, to say the least. It's a Kenyan lady being approached by a suitor, and I don't know if she could foresee the said suitor approaching her, therefore pulling out her phone and starting to record, but she ended up doing that anyways, you know. So the clip shows her essentially very, very rudely turning the suitor down, which she has the right to, by the way. I'm not claiming to, control what someone does with whoever pursues them, but a lot of people had mixed reactions, to say the least. So let's go ahead and check out the video, and then we'll have our own analysis or reaction. Or you guys tell me what you think. So basically, this is the video. Let me start it over.
Thanks.
No emotions at all. Fake laughs. Like she's definitely wasn't feeling this nigga, bro.
Niko sawa, asante.
Kofiti.
Sawa, Mike.
Nchi.
Sheila. Sawa. Mimi nakata huku within. So ulikuwa unaniona tu. Next time tajuana next time.
So next time tutakutana.
Huko tu, hapa tu.
Unakuja ngapi? Fanya.
Kutulia.
Lakini unataka tu hizi places. Siniambie.
Tutaongea baadaye. Sawa.
So next time tutakutana.
Si nimekwambia niko tu huko.
Bro, she's not going. She's not going.
Niko na boyfriend.
I'm interested kuongea nawe.
Niko na boyfriend.
Sijakata. They look good. And maybe uko naye. Huwezi kata mrembo yule kwa single.
She looked at it. She looked at nigga up and down, bro. Golly, bro.
Si nimekwambia mimi niko na boyfriend.
Sio sijakata, niko naye.
That's textbook. Every nigga pulls that line. I know you got a boyfriend, shorty, but listen, he ain't here. Tell me everyone doesn't pull that line. I know. Hey, yo, listen, I know you got a boyfriend, but he's not here. He's not here. Where he at? Everyone and their mama pulls that line. But nonetheless, like, she was not going for this guy, man. I kind of feel bad, but she does have the right to accept any pursuits, is what I will say, or decline any pursuits. What I think a lot of people had an issue with was the fact that she recorded the guy and essentially just like alianika yamse in a rude manner. This is not me saying this. This is a few of the comments that I saw. What I will say, she's got free will. She can accept or decline any pursuits, however she feels. That's what I would say. But damn, shorty, you ain't got to be rude. You ain't got to put me on TikTok on Beyonce's internet. That's the least you can do. At least just say no and keep it pushing, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. Not on Mother's Day. Not on Mother's Day. That's crazy. That's nuts. But hey, man, at least he's not like a lot of you Gen Z dudes out there just shooting DMs and not saying nothing in real life. He applied pressure in real life, and as a man, you gotta respect that. That's my take. You gotta respect it. He's outside. He's outside. A lot of you people, a lot of you kids out there, especially the kids, especially the Gen Zs. A lot of you Gen Zs aren't doing this. A lot of you Gen Zs really aren't outside. So when you see a nigga outside applying pressure, being outside and standing on his 10 toes, you gotta respect it. So shout out to my guy. Shout out to this guy. He took the L in dignity and kept it pushing. Shout out to him. Every real soldier, every real shooter knows you gotta take shots. You gotta miss a couple shots to make some shit. Every real shooter knows. Everyone that knows ball knows you gotta shoot, bro. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's all I'm. That's all I'm saying. Every real shooter knows. You know what time it is. You gotta take the shots. So with that being said, shouts to that guy. Shouts to my guy. Um, took his L with dignity and kept it pushing. You know. So you can't argue with that. Other than that, let's travel all the way to Brazil. I spoke about this on my previous video clip. And what I'm talking about is Trufina
Hi.
Modoni, who essentially broke the world Guinness record all the way in Brazil, representing Kenya. Um, my take was, yes, shout out to you. You're putting Kenya on the map, but I definitely think you can do more with your newfound limelight, newfound fame. You have a voice now. So if you do call yourself an environmentalist, um, go out in the field and do real environmental work, such as um, there's a lot of things going on in Kenya locally, and that's what I stressed on. I stressed on not doing gimmicky, cloud chasing type environmental projects that, of course, the main aim is most likely to get NGO funding. My take was use that newfound notoriety, newfound voice, and actually do real environmental work. There's a lot of things going on in Kenya, especially personally. I haven't seen many environmentalists talk about or teach us more about carbon credits. It's one thing that I haven't seen um, in detail, or someone that's well articulating these matters to us Kenyans in a way that we can digest and understand simply. So that is one thing you can dive on and teach us and put us on game with, um, in order to just do more. My take was, I hope to see her doing more with her voice. Yeah, that is all. Other than that, I think she's doing great. She's fairly young, so that's why I'm giving her a little bit of grace. But yeah, Trufina, shout out to you. Do more with your newfound voice. Do more with your with the power that the Kenyans have um, bestowed upon you as an environmentalist. So good luck, and I hope you make us proud. And I know you'll make us proud. Go look into carbon credits. Come back, learn about it. Come, make sure you're not turned, but learn about it. Come back and put us on game, because it's one thing that I personally, when I hear environmentalist, that's the one thing that pops in my head. I've heard it a bunch of times in the past couple of years, but I haven't quite understood what it is. Or just simply to say, I haven't seen or read any articles that articulates what it is in a simple way that I can understand. So those are the kind of things that I'd like to see from someone like you, someone that seems like you're passionate about this field. So yeah, hopefully you do more. You know. So let's move on to what's out there. Let's see. So much things are just like clout that it's hard to speak on serious things. I was thinking about the kind of stuff that I put out there, and the kind of content and videos that I'm putting putting out in the internet world. Um, and I realized, damn, bro, all the news, all the blog stuff that I've been, giving my takes on they're all clout chasing. It's all bullshit, essentially. There's nothing meaningful that I can talk on or like speak about that's going on in our country. It's kind of upsetting. It's not giving. It's not giving, guys. Like what do I talk about? Most of the stuff on NGC is promotion. Most of the stuff is like club promotion. Like, look at this. This is one example. Like, come on.
You can never understand why a baby is crying until you taste breast milk. Yeah? Now I understand why they cry for this stuff. It's top tier.
Yeah, this nigga lost it. He's crazy. What the, bruh? What? Did I just?
You can never understand why a baby is crying until you taste breast milk.
Brother. What?
It's top tier.
I'm saying if you have to.
Just because I just can't.
He's lost it. See, this is an example of what happens when you start dealing with. Come on, bro. Are you serious? See, this is literally right after I got done talking about how most of the news that I've been coming across on the blogs, like, I get it. The blog that I'm sourcing news from is literally gossip, but nonetheless, like, some of the stuff that goes viral in Kanairo is just crazy. Like,
Look like a whole team because the baby.
I'm saying if you had to, bro.
Has to drink.
He's lost it.
But I'd highly recommend husbands to get their wives pregnant.
Yeah, I think that Betty Shallow, that cat really hitting like that to where niggas is losing their mind, bruh. This nigga has literally lost his mind.
Just to taste breast milk. Like, the child.
He's doing this with a straight face and recording it. I hope he knows his kid is gonna see this in the future, bro.
It's dope, but yeah, breast milk is. This is coming from someone, and it tastes this good. And shout out to my woman, man. She pumps a lot of this. She's like a whole factory, man. Proud of her. The baby's healthy, gaining weight. Me too.
Yeah, he's losing it. I'm trying to like analyze his body language. This nigga's lost it. He literally thought he was doing something with this. It's crazy.
Breast milk is good.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, let's move on, bro. Let's move on. As a matter of fact, I think that's it for today, man. Many chosha, bro. I'll see y'all niggas tomorrow, bro. I'll talk about. I'm sure there'll be more news tomorrow. Otherwise, I hope you guys have great rest of your week. Make sure you rest well. We'll get another week coming. You already know. Mboka Doba. All right, peace.